Greetings and salutations, YouTube. Welcome to Broken Spoon Casual Gaming. I'm your host, Broken Spoon. Thank you for joining me in this inaugural episode of this inaugural series. I'm hoping to have a lot of fun presenting this series, and I hope you have just as much fun watching this journey. Today we will begin this series in Madden NFL 24 Superstar mode. We will be following the career and play of this man, Johnny Starr, a quarterback getting ready to join the ranks of the NFL. Now, running back is my favorite position in football. Maybe I'll do a series with a halfback, but for now, we will start with a quarterback. I think it'll be more involving this series with today's NFL's focused on the passing game. It has become a quarterback-centric and pass-happy league after all. So, Johnny Starr. I named him after two distinguished Hall of Fame quarterbacks, Johnny Unitas and Bart Starr. He's right-handed. He was born and raised in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Growing up in northern Indiana, Johnny was a Chicago Bears fan over the Colts. Jay Cutler would have been the quarterback that Johnny grew up watching, but his father would tell him stories about Bears players of the past. One such player Johnny liked to hear about was the punky QB known as McMahon. When time came for Johnny to choose his own number, he chose number 9, after Jim McMahon. Johnny played his college ball at the University of Virginia, where he enrolled to study architecture. UAV is one of the top schools for architectural studies. Let's take a close-up look at what Johnny looks like here. He's a good-looking kid. Let's take a look at some of his other physical features. Both Johnny Unitas and Bart Starr were 6'1". So is our Johnny. Both Johnny U and Bart weighed around 200 pounds. So does our Johnny. This gives him the agile archetype. That archetype gives him these base physical ratings: strength 75, agility 90, speed 90, stamina 75. And with this archetype, his core skills are impacted. Throw power is down, stiff arm ability is down, but spin moves and juke moves are up, throw on the run is up, and his break sack is down. Okay, let's look at his other attributes. As you can see here, these are his core skills. He's just starting out. He starts out with a throw power 69, a short throw, medium throw, and deep throw accuracy of 75, 81 throw on the run, 75 throw under pressure, 69 break sack, 81 spin, 81 juke, 69 stiff arm. I think that covers the basics. Let's get this series started. Now, originally I was going to run the draft combine off camera because I'm awful at most of the mini games in the combine. And while this is a casual gaming channel and I'm a casual gamer, I thought I wouldn't waste your time and embarrass myself on film. However, recently I've been doing much better with the mini games. So I'll go ahead and run Johnny through the combine for you and hope not to embarrass myself too much. For the combine drill results, we're looking for C grades or better with no more than 3 attempts per drill. So let's get started. Alright, and here's Johnny's draft report card. It's funny, bench press used to be my worst minigame. I used to constantly get F's in that, and then all of a sudden it clicked for me and I started doing better. 40-yard dash, always been so-so about. Broad jump, I just cannot seem to do the broad jump for some reason. I don't know what it is. 20-yard shuttle, though, has always been my best drill. And I get, usually A to B on the skill drills. Alright, let's move on. Alright, so we earned some skill points from the combine. Let's spend those now. Let's put them all into throw power because we need to get that arm strength up so we're not a noodle arm quarterback for very long. Alright. Johnny has one core ability unlocked, his X Factor. Now, I've already played around with some quarterbacks before Johnny, so I've unlocked the Pro Reads X Factor ability. For great quarterbacks, vision and anticipation are paramount. When they enter the zone, their first receiver is highlighted. Their first open receiver, is highlighted, and they ignore defensive pressure. Let's equip that ability then. Okay, points spent and abilities unlocked. Let's do the combine interview. I do a decent job with the interview. I usually score between a 6 out of 10 and a 10 out of 10 depending. Let's see how Johnny does. Hey Cap, now that the on-field work is done, some teams would like to ask you a few questions to test your knowledge. If you say the right things, it could positively impact your draft stock. But on the flip side, if you say the wrong things, it could be used against you. This is completely optional, entirely up to you. What do you say? Well, we want to participate, of course. Sign me up, let's do it. And here we go. 8 out of 10. Not bad. Johnny is ready to be drafted. Let's find out where he'll begin his NFL career and where we will begin our journey.
We've got the next
I always like this
generation of
cutscene.
NFL stars waiting to hear their names called.
Looks sharp in that
and
suit.
This is shaping up to be one of the most unpredictable first rounds in recent memory.
Big day's finally here. Can't beat that draft night feeling.
Hey, life is good, Natalie. I'm at the NFL draft. Pretty crazy knowing my whole life is about to change.
That's for sure.
It is crazy, but you've earned it. And to give you some perspective on this moment and mentorship throughout the season, I brought you a surprise guest who might even help you loosen that death grip you got on your phone.
Oh, you noticed.
Did I? Wow, perfect timing. Hey.
What time is it? It's prime time.
Coach Prime.
Man, you know what? It's really nice to meet you. After seeing what you did at the combine, I knew I had to reach out. Fortunately, we got a mutual friend.
So tell me, right out the gate, any advice for me? I mean, nobody better than Coach Prime to help me take it to the next level.
Well, you got to relax first and foremost. Enjoy the night, but as soon as it's over, we back to work.
And as a two-sport athlete and successful college coach, I think he speaks from experience.
Now, don't get me wrong. I'm going to be here to celebrate you, but I'm also going to challenge you. So tell me what you're going to be working on as soon as you hit the facility.
I wonder if there's a difference between choosing specialty and well-rounded. Well, we want to be a well-rounded player.
I want to be as well-rounded as possible, which means I got to work on my weaknesses until they become my strengths.
Okay, I'm going to hold you to that. But you do know I keep it 100 at all times.
Deal.
Well, listen, it's about that time. Draft's about to start.
Only a matter of time, Cap.
Yeah, we're good.
I got a feeling you won't be waiting much longer.
Making moves over there?
Man, she called us shot.
I love that line.
Hey, Coach.
The Commanders? Who the hell are the Commanders? No, I know who the Commanders are. I just, forever, they will always be the Redskins to me. Now, we're off to the nation's capital. Well, I imagine Johnny is thrilled beyond all belief to be drafted into the NFL. It's going to be good playing for the Commanders. Commanders, I'll never get over that. Alright, let's go get our contract signed and officially become a Commander.
Hey, Cap. It's good to have you back in the building.
Good to be back.
And Miss Day, it's good to see you again.
Likewise, Mr. Hunter.
Look, we got some great times ahead of us. But let's get some business out of the way first. Good with you?
Absolutely.
Since we met back in March after the Combine, we've been hoping we had this opportunity to get you here full time.
I felt the same way. This is where I wanted to be.
Good. So, the terms of the deal are what we discussed earlier in the week. But I'll tell you what, why don't you take a look at the contract one last time before we sign?
So, we're going to make $15.9 million over 4 years. Not bad. I like how they give you... They want you to look over the contract, but it's not like, you can, negotiate a better one or anything like that. So, let's sign this and make it official. Signed with the Commanders. Redskins.
All right. I think we're all good.
Yeah, all good.
I don't really think that's how you sign an NFL contract. I imagine it's paper and pen.
Let me be the first one to formally welcome Cap.
I can't believe I'm not wearing a suit for this press conference.
That is the NFL.
I mean, I know this is a casual gaming channel, but
I'm
come
ready
on,
to
Johnny.
rep this city.
Let's not be that casual.
Let's make it official. Get a picture of you two.
Mr. Hunter, over here. Cap. Looking good, Cap.
Well, now that Johnny's signed with the team and officially a Commander, let's get him geared up. because I find aesthetics are important, for me personally, in a lot of these kind of games. So let's go do that now. Now that we got Johnny geared up, here's what it looks like when he's at home. Not bad looking. And here's what he looks like on the road. I found it interesting. I was like, well, with the team's history, maybe we could, gear him up like the Redskins. But I found it interesting if you go into the other uniforms. No Redskin options. Kind of disappointing. Oh well. Let's get into the preseason. Alright, before we go any further into the preseason, let's spend the point we earned. And we'll put it into throw power. Nope, not enough. Okay, not throw power then. Okay, well then let's start with short throw accuracies. Since imagine short and medium throws we're going to be doing a lot of since we have a noodle arm. Oh, we unlocked an ability slot too. Let's go equip that while we're at it. Okay, we can choose between two that we've got unlocked here. We can choose Conductor. Passers with this ability can make all hot route and blocking adjustments twice as fast, excluding audibles. Or QB Playmaker. Passers with this ability can elicit immediate and precise playmaker reactions from any receiver. Let's do that. Let's be a QB Playmaker. We'll get immediate and precise playmaker reactions from our receivers. For the preseason, I'm going to play the first two games off camera. There's no need to waste time with, basically playing a quarter and then a half. I will play through the final game on camera, though, so we can get a preview of Johnny before he makes his regular season debut. So let me go ahead and do that now. Here we are, Game 3 of preseason. Okay. Now, we earned some skill points through the first two preseason games, which, as far as the first two preseason games go, I mean, there were some good plays, there were some bad plays. It was okay. Alright, so we have 2 points. Let's go ahead and put it into throw power again, because once again, we need to strengthen our noodle arm. We also unlocked a showdown ability slot, so let's go take a look at that. Alright, we unlocked it. We unlocked perfection, which is when these exceptional quarterbacks start a drive, defenders will have a challenging time intercepting bullet passes. That sounds good. Let's do that. Anything to reduce interceptions. Jiminy Christmas. Okay, let's get into the weekly activities of this preseason. Free time. How do we want to spend our free time? We can prank war. You didn't begin this, but you will finish it. Oh, I'm sorry. You will finish it. Post a video to social media of you pranking your teammate after practice. Plus 100 credit. Game night. Live stream and play a few games of Madden against teammates and fans. Plus 2 awareness for team next game. Or too slow. One of your teammates thinks you can't keep up with him on the field. Challenge him to a 40-yard dash and prove who's faster once and for all. Let's do that. Speed for the game is always good. Even though I'm not really... It's funny. Johnny is a agile quarterback, which makes him a scrambler and a playmaker with his legs. My play style is a drop-back passer, so we'll see. Alright, on the field drills. Okay, now, on the field drills, these are basically like to me, the mini games in the draft. Usually pretty nasty at them. I don't get golds, I don't get silvers all that often. A lot of bronze, occasional silver, rarely a gold. So when you simulate, you get the same thing as if you got a bronze. So that's usually the result I get. There's no reason to play through, waste time on these mini games. Yeah, it would improve my skill and I'd get better and we get better bonuses, but for preseason, let's not bother with that. So we'll just go ahead and simulate one of them here. Alright, bonus workout. We can do short pass training, focus on throws up to about 20 yards out. Useful. Deep pass training, focus on accuracy of any throws further than 30 yards out. So short is up to 20, and deep is further than 30. So that makes medium 20 to 30. Okay. Throw under pressure training. Focus on staying accurate even when under pressure by the defense. Well, let's do short pass training since we're probably going to throw a lot of short passes. And extra recovery for the week. We can Cold Tub Chronicles. The old cold tub. Use this to calm the muscles after practice and prevent energy. +1 strength and +2 max stamina for next game. Oxygen bar boost. Inhale pure oxygen for therapeutic effects. Sure. +1 team awareness and +2 max stamina. Or stim therapy. Therapy using electrical pulses which stimulate the muscles. +1 speed and +1 max stamina for next game. Okay. Let's go with oxygen bar boost. Not sure what team awareness really does, but it sounds like it could be useful. And we're at home against the Bengals. Excellent. Let's get this started.
The third and final week of the preseason is here. A fourth exhibition game is a thing of the past. It's the Bengals and the Commanders, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 24.
9 versus
This
9.
building holds just north of 80,000, and they have come out in very good numbers today at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Today, it's a preseason matchup, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Washington Commanders.
Something I've noticed is that my gear doesn't seem to be showing up. I mean, I went in and double-checked it to make sure that all the changes were made, but for some reason, when we get into the game, the gear doesn't show up at all.
So this is the one where your starters are going to play.
Guess that's just the benefit of a nice AAA game. All this sharp perfection. I tell you, I've had quite a few bugs bite me. Alright, so let's talk a little bit about play calling and field play before we start here. Alright, so for the preseason game, I'm going to go with mostly coaches' suggestions as far as plays go. Was obviously overriding the coach in certain circumstances and situations where it warrant. I mean, 3rd and goal on the 1 yard line. A shotgun formation? I don't think so. That's that's not my play style. Speaking of my play style, I'm an old school play caller. I like establishing the run, having a strong running game so we can set up play action. Obviously you kind of have to abandon that when you get down in points and then start slinging the ball around all over the field, but I'm not necessarily pass for 2 yards kind of guy. I'd rather run it for 2 yards than pass it for 2 yards. So you'll see a lot of that as the season unfolds, how my play calling goes. So like I was saying, in the preseason we'll do coaches' suggestions. Now once the actual season starts, I'll actually do the play calling myself. We'll say that the offensive coordinator who runs the Commanders here will call plays the way I would call them, and so we'll see how Johnny then learns the offense, and maybe he can become a field commander like a Peyton Manning or a Tom Brady, but we will see. All right, let's get this game started. So Cincinnati gets the ball first. Kind of like that. I like getting the ball first in the second half. Gives you a chance to get out farther in front if you have the lead, or, catch up if you're behind. Well, they're just moving right down the field, aren't they? And taking up most of the quarter. As you can see, 6-minute quarters. Okay, so drive goal is 15 plus passing yards, and the game day mission is 25 passing attempts. Alright, we'll see what we can do. Alright, let's see. Alright, so we'll start with single back, halfback power O. Gotta get that ground game started so we can go to play action later.
Now the second-year man from Alabama, it's Brian Robinson. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort.
Hopefully it's nothing serious.
See this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment.
2nd and 6. Single back, wide zone.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Robinson with another carry.
3rd and 1. See, here's a perfect example.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still
3rd and 1.
Short here with 3rd down now.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use
strong
of what
mountain zone weak.
And gained decent yardage.
So they just need
1
yard here to pick up the
need
first
1
down.
yard. So I'm challenging the offensive line to make a play, challenging the running back to make a play, challenging the defense to stop us.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left. On 3rd down, Robinson. And he's able to get the
first down we got.
He's taken down at the 36. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
You know, it was tough for them to stand on the sidelines and watch the other team take it downfield and score, wasn't it? So they knew when they got on the field, it's on them. Pick up first downs.
Strong formation, inside zone weak.
I was just going to say,
one more running play, and then we'll probably go to the air, depending on how much he gets on this run.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he can only manage to get a
2 yards. Fair
2nd
enough.
and 8 coming up.
All right, we'll go to the air for the first time. Sure. Gun formation, mesh spot. Sounds good.
And give their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Ooh.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often
3rd and
talk
8.
about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands.
Yes, flip that play. We'll go gun formation, flood. That'll give us plenty of people crossing.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Oop, push the wrong button. Did not mean to throw it to that guy. I do that sometimes. For some reason, like, I'll go to push, like, one button and end up pushing a different button. I don't know what it is about my brain that sometimes goes, oh, let's do it this way instead.
The Commander's going to retake the field
Set
for drive
drive
number
goals.
2.
5+ rushing, 15, 25. Let's go something
See if they
simple.
make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive.
Single back, halfback power O again.
They begin the drive with Robinson.
Go Robinson.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
See, that way, these kind of runs make them think about it. Makes play action a whole lot better later.
This game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Alright. I'm not ready for... I like some of these plays here. Alright, gun slot middle.
Line
I
of
think
scrimmage,
something, since we're going to throw on first down here.
Operating from the gun, Starr.
Nope, that deserved to be intercepted.
And that nearly intercepted. Well, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's second down.
So from the gun position, we'll do halfback power.
Offensive coordinator
Get some yards here on second down. Makes third down shorter.
Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, just go out and make plays and kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Alright, gun, pivot, inseams.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Tell McLaurin to run a smart route, because that way he'll actually run up past the first down marker.
To throw on 3rd down, Starr.
Nope, that'll be intercepted. I knew it as soon as I let it go.
Picked up by Mike Hilton. And the Bengals will take over here just shy of the 30. Well, he's a high draft pick.
It bothers me my gear's not showing
You
up.
never want to throw a preseason interception, especially as a rookie.
No, but this is the time to do it, right? Let's get the kinks out. He's still got to learn how to read coverages. Still has to learn the entire
still learn how to read
See
defenses.
how he fits with the players around him. But bottom line is what you said right in the beginning. He's a high draft pick.
That's why I think this series will be interesting, because there'll be some hilarity that will ensue from poor decision-making on my part. So much more so than if we were doing a running back superstar mode where, you know, it's pretty easy, you know, just run downhill. You know, don't dance around, run downhill, pick up yardage. Alright, let's hope the defense can hold them and they don't score any points off of that mistake. Oh man, so much for that. What, 3 plays, 4 plays? And they scored a touchdown? Jeez. Alright, let's set a drive goal. Allow 1 or less sacks? Sure, let's do that.
Here, 1st and 10.
Alright, single back inside zone split. Let's get back to the running game here. About ready to start hitting them with some play actions.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening.
Single back, shallow cross.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Back to throw. Starr. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
His name was pronounced what?
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
McLaurin.
This was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheme.
I apologize for mispronouncing it earlier.
Route, just trying to free
Jet
up
touch
space,
pass. I don't even
and it
know
worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of
single
room
back,
to run
halfback
after the
dive.
catch to pick up really nice yardage.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
We have like one good play and they're like finding their legs. Let's string a few plays together before you can say that.
For him now to this point.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely, pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still,
All right, so gun formation, tight end corner.
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, Starr.
What a play by the tight end!
Complete to Thomas. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone.
That's only our second completion.
I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying.
Good play.
They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise.
All right, single back zone split weak.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll run here with Robinson. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
2nd and 9.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Single back bench. Not a lot of choices.
Now on 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Starr.
Oh, there we go. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Washington.
Dotson. Nice.
19 yards away. And the Commanders are back within a score. So on this drive, the rookie.
All right, relax, guys. It's preseason.
That helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this.
And we're still behind. So be realistic here.
He comes back out, and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
Maybe we'll get the ball back before the 2-minute warning. And then we can run a 2-minute offense. Assuming our defense can actually, stop them. They haven't really proven they could do that yet. Wow. Our defense is getting eaten alive by their passing game. I don't think we're going to make the game day mission, because I don't think I'm going to throw the ball that many times between now and the end of the third. Okay. Let's start airing this out a little here towards the 2 minutes. Alright, so...
Throwing to start the drive. Starr. Short throw to the tight end Thomas. And he's brought down, getting this one up to
hurry to the line so we can get a play in before the...
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
It's a 2-minute warning here.
Operating from the gun. Starr.
No. Oh, that could have been terrible.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Okay, 2-minute warning. Gun Mountain Drive.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Starr.
Underneath there.
Samuel complete.
All right, let's rush to the line here, people.
First down now.
Mountain corner.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. These offensive starters still out there in the second quarter. You would think the plans for them to at least play into
Post
the
wheel drag
quarter,
from the gun.
Yeah, it might go by feel. If they have a really good first drive to start the third quarter, they might pull them after that. If not, might leave them out there a little bit longer, but I'll guarantee this, they'll be gone by the start of the fourth quarter.
Oh.
Another throw on
I just happened to notice my guy was open over there on the side.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
3rd and 10. Post Y dig.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight
I got my
incompletions
X
have them
factor
looking at 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Starr.
Didn't really want to dump it that far down. Oh, what a tackle.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over.
It was the first open man, but I would have preferred to throw it downfield. I need to trust my own judgment rather than the X factor there. Well, at least we got some points. Alright, defense. Let's at least get a stop here. Boy, they're just driving right down on the field. Right down on us again. It looks like the only way they're gonna get beat is if they beat themselves. 14 seconds.
Now we get a
Great.
peek at the captain of this offense.
Okay.
Out there. A lot of the problems have been on the other side of the ball. Is that frustrating for a quarterback who's been playing well?
It is, but there's no way that the best ones let their teammates know that. They
So,
actually take it upon themselves
just run the ball.
and say,
Okay, fair enough, coach.
I have to do even more, or I need to play better. Maybe even say I put my defense in a bad spot. That's what true leadership shows you.
Yeah, well, he doesn't need to change much personally.
Oof. Well, they just pursued him right into the ground, didn't they?
The clock will run. It's Logan Wilson there to bring him down.
And that'll be halftime.
So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much.
How balanced? 10 and 13. That's why I like it. I like a balanced attack. Equal number of pass and runs sometimes. Erring on the side of run.
On the Thursday after Labor Day with the NFL kickoff game. In our game, expect to see the start.
Expect to be cut off from what you were saying. Alright, let's start the third quarter here, our last quarter of the game.
First chance for the Commanders.
Set the drive goal. 7+ pass yards. I think we can do 15.
Certainly are they out of this contest. Two-score game
okay,
quarter, but you feel like if they don't give points and then they give up
so this is an example. We're going to go to formation. Single
feels
back.
like an important possession.
Yeah, that slope
Play action scissor flood.
If you come away empty-handed on this drive,
Since, we ran the ball a fair amount in the first half.
You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
Oh, that was a mistake. I was not thinking about he was going that direction. I was thinking he was going to go more of a straight. I should have thrown it to a different guy. Let's just say that. I was thinking something else apparently. All right, gun formation inside zone. Let's run the ball here and get some yardage.
That they have not been doing so far.
Second down and a run by Robinson. And he'll be upended at the
3rd and 7. Okay.
Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut
gun
down
formation, jet, chip, wasp.
Be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Everybody's just going to get in everybody's way. Fair enough.
On 3rd down, Starr.
Oh.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball
Boy, let the tight end out to dry, didn't I?
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Not a good series to start with. All right, let's see if the defense can make some halftime adjustments and, will actually stop them. Didn't have much success at that in the first half. Oh? Oh. thought they might have stopped him. Nope. Oh. Hey, what do you know? A 56-yard field goal. Okay.
And the Washington offense going
losing big. We're only losing by 17.
Like they've reached a do-or-die
like
point
a
in
quarter
this
and a half to
Charles,
go.
If they're going to try to pull off an impressive
Okay.
It
Let's
show
them some stuff here.
Now they've got a final chance to get out
All
of this
right, gun
situation, but
flood.
they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And here's a good
All
way
right,
to
let's
kick off
hurry
the
some
drive, complete
hurry up
over the
offense
middle.
here.
And he's taken down,
All right,
but able to
halfback
slip
screen.
across the 35. On 1st and 10, Starr. Here's a screen for Robinson. Into space at the 45. And he's got it across the 50 to
Nice.
the 47-yard line. 15 yards the pickup. First down, Washington.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just
Oh,
his first catch.
it's a good thing I got rid of when I did.
Let's see if that's a start.
Had I delayed any longer, I would have got eaten up by that tackle. Single back, shallow cross.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 47. Looking to throw. Starr. Short throw here to the tight end Bates. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
I mean, we could almost got 5 yards on a run.
Perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion.
Gun,
really
trail shake.
Watching how the defense stayed in sync.
Don't like passing this
stayed in
much.
great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to the defender. Ended up making a
Boy, that linebacker should have just picked that. Oh my gosh.
Down, but this time it's incomplete.
All right, gun Z spot.
Definitely got to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
From the gun on 3rd down, Starr.
Oh, come on. Could have made that play.
The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his
Locked in on
passes
him
thus
too quickly,
far.
I think.
That's not where you want to be.
I didn't even really look over to the right where all the action was actually happening since there was like 3 receivers over there.
Almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Not been sharp in the second half. Well, at least our defense is shown up for the second half.
Now we get another look at Washington.
Gained 25 plus yards. Okay.
Disappointing.
I guess I may actually make the passing attempts. 5 attempts in a minute and 20 seconds. Sure.
This drive, 1st and 10.
Let's actually run the ball here. Single back wide zone. We need to remind them that, you know, we still are running the ball.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
Ooh, let's break some tackles.
Now Robinson picks up the football. It's
no! Oh!
And he's got past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Oh, there's luck on our side that time.
The ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up.
All right.
It's almost like baseball.
Gun, tight end wheel.
Scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes
No, we're not going to
through
get
and picks
5
him up.
passes in that time. Ooh.
Meanwhile, the throw here's complete. And he'll have it
Hurry to the line, hurry to the line.
Before being taken down.
Levels mill. Come on.
Throwing on 1st down. Starr.
Oh.
Throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again, and he's got it.
I don't think we're going to get back to the line now. Counter line. Oh, hey, we got it off.
On the counter, this is Robinson.
Shouldn't have, though.
And he is met in his tracks
We got
behind the line
just
of
terrible
scrimmage.
play call.
Now, after all of this,
Wide receiver injury.
He appears
Not
to
good.
be shaken up. Well,
hopefully it's just
never
for the
good,
game.
especially here in the preseason.
I think he's our number one wide receiver, isn't he?
Take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more.
All right. That's our day for Mr. Starr. Don't need to see how. Oh wait, we scored again.
So
Lost by 10.
In the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They looked like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every
I feel like we
facet of
played
the
like
game,
a C.
They handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points.
Too bad.
Defense took the ball away, gave it back
See
to
how
the
we did,
offense. Special teams right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. When they show the film,
so we were
have to be careful not to give out too many
12
kudos
of 22
and kill their motivation going
for
forward.
180 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Not bad for 3 quarters of work. Would have liked been a little more accurate, and obviously not thrown that pick. Boy, Burrow had a game, didn't he? Look at that. Not bad for 3 quarters for him. How did rushing end up going? 13 for 55 yards. And that fumble. Alright. Let's finish the week. Well, that'll do it for this inaugural episode. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching and sharing the start of this journey. I'm excited about seeing where this series will go. I think we're going to have a great time. So, join me next time as Johnny Starr makes his NFL debut in Week 1 of the NFL regular season. You all have a blessed day.